Boom! And here we are again with yet another plugin versus hardware, and today my friends at Audioscape have sent me the V-Comp Plus, which is basically their take on the retro or gate stay level vari-mu compressor. So I'm pretty psyched about that. Let's check it out and see how that sounds, or listen to how that sounds, because you cannot see how something sounds. Full disclosure, Audioscape have sent me the unit to keep, and Arturia also have sent me the plugin, but since it's a blind test, it doesn't matter anyway, so why am I even saying this? The results will be revealed at the end of the video, so stay tuned. Right, let's dive into the very first comparison and warm things up a little bit with some gentle compression on this drum track of the song Aujourd'hui by yoeri. Oui, oui, let's go. The Audioscape V-Comp Plus is the unit that we're going to check. That is modeled after the retro stay level, which is modeled after the gates stay level. So we're going to look into all three of those. And then we've got the Tube-Sta comp by Arturia, and that is modeled after the retro as well. Probably, maybe a little bit of the gates too. Let's look at the Audioscape first. We've got an input and output control on big knobs. Then there is the mode over here. That is off, single, double, and triple. And then we've got slow to fast on recovery time. If we look at the retro, it has the same two big knobs for input and output. It does not have the drive control, so today we're also not using the drive control. Then the mode is single, double, triple, and there is no off, there is no bypass switch. So that's good to note, that is the retro. And then over here we've got the recovery time, but that is significantly less settings on the recovery time. Then we go back to the gates, the original stay level. That has the two big knobs for input and output, but then on the left side of the VU meter, it doesn't call it a mode, it calls it recovery time. So we don't have slow to fast, and we don't have the modes, but it just has the recovery time, and it's single or double. And that is about it. There's power on, off. I really like what the original stay level does on vocals, so let's see what the Audioscape and the Arturia plugin do on these vocals by Dafne Adriana on her track Coming and Going. If you want to have a listen to this track, it should be released today actually, so I'll put a link in the description down below so you can go ahead and listen to that track.
I'm writing you letters, 'cause that is easier for me than to have to talk about what I'm really feeling. I need it to get it out my head and think of something else. Not even succeeding with trying to get away from you when you're needy, because you lead me on and tell me you really wanna try again, then leave with someone else. I'm writing you letters, 'cause that is easier for me than to have to talk about what I'm really feeling. I need it to get it out my head and think of something else. Not even succeeding with trying to get away from you when you're needy, because you lead me on and tell me you really wanna try again, then leave with someone else. I'm writing you letters, 'cause that is easier for me than to have to talk about what I'm really feeling. I need it to get it out my head and think of something else. Not even succeeding with trying to get away from you when you're needy, because you lead me on and tell me you really wanna try again, then leave with someone else.
And then let's have a look at the Arturia plugin. It looks very similar. It has the same VU meter. It has the same two knobs for input and output. It has the three modes, single, double, and triple. And then it has the recovery time, and that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the retro was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that's an exact copy of what the retro is doing. There's a meter switch over here, so you can check the input, output, or the gain reduction on and off with a power light. And there is a mix knob, which none of the hardware versions have. And then there is another advanced sidechain thing over there. But since none of the hardware units have anything that comes close to sidechain control, we are going to disregard that, and we're just going to work with the plugin as it is. The stay level is known for being able to do tons of compression without losing the body or the punch of the original source material. So let's see how the Audioscape VCOM Plus and the Arturia Tube-Sta plugin handle 15 to 20 dB of compression on this bass track. It looks like the recovery time on the VCOM Plus has about 9 steps in there, which is 3 more than the original retro and 9 more than the original gates. But hey, we're not counting that one. Maybe they need a faster one, maybe a slower one, maybe one in the middle. The Arturia recovery time is actually just fluid. It's not stepped, there's nothing there. Because of that, I need to dial in the recovery time by ear. Also, the input and output controls between the hardware and the plugin are going to set different, as I am fine-tuning the same amount of compression by looking at the VU meters and also using my ears. If it happens that you disagree with my settings on either the plugin or the hardware, let me know down in the comments. Alright, that was it for this plugin versus hardware video. Let me know down in the comments if you think the Audioscape VCOM Plus is worth it, or you'll be sticking to the plugin by Arturia so you can stick it on every channel 15 times. Liking this video is very appreciated, and subscribe to my channel to stay tuned for more plugin versus hardware videos, mix breakdowns, studio tours, recording walkthroughs, whatever you want, you name it, I got it. I'll see you on the next one. Later.